He came to power on the back of unprecedented public protests against his predecessor and had an eventful first 100 days. North Korea test-firing its first intercontinental ballistic missile, then launching another one less than a month later.
The red line is where North Korea completes the development of its ICBM and mounts a nuclear warhead on the missile and weaponizes it. I think North Korea is getting close to the critical point.
He says more provocations will be met with more sanctions, but he's adamant there will be no second Korean war, and that any U.S. military action on the Korean Peninsula must have consent from his government, even if President Trump threatens fire and fury.
I think President Trump is putting pressure on North Korea by showing his resolute will. I do not believe that he is doing that with an intent to take military actions. Washington and Seoul are having sufficient dialogue on that.
After the North Korean leader opted for a wait-and-see approach rather than carrying out the threat of firing missiles towards the U.S. territory of Guam, Trump tweeted, "Kim Jong-un of North Korea made a very wise and well-reasoned decision." Moon says if the North refrains from further missile and nuclear tests, the stage could be set for dialogue. He might even consider sending an envoy to Pyongyang. But the North Korean threat is not necessarily the #1 issue on the minds of people here in the South. Opinion polls indicate they want their president's priorities to be the economy, jobs, and reforming government agencies. As former President Park Geun-hye faces trial on corruption allegations, Moon is promising a just and fair South Korea.
Since taking office, he has given more consideration to social underdogs than to the establishment in his policies, as he pledged during the campaign.
Just now, I heard radio news on the bus that the government is raising allowance for kids and senior citizens. Next July, it feels great.
Enjoying approval ratings of about 80%, he's promising to return the nation to its people and says he still has much to do. Kathy Novak, Al Jazeera, Seoul.